Hello, hello, hello. All right, I'm back. Okay, this is the ultimate. Yomo asked me after I did the blitz for the small stocks, silver, gold miners, the ones under that I did there. I had a huge list there from you guys that I concatenated, added up together, a little bit from Gold Ventures, some from Plunger, and some of mine or North Stars, all put together. And the way I filtered was just really small, like under, I think they were all under $4 Canadian value. And I really targeted only the ones that just broke out or about to break out, that didn't wait maybe one pullback and were about to do another leg up. Because remember, in bull markets, you have to look upwards. So when it looks the most scary at the beginning in on a chart, but when you know you have the weight of evidence that the bull market influx of capitals will eventually, or probably, hopefully, hit those miners just starting off, and that's when you get those huge baggers. So Yomo had this great idea. Look at the GV's list, and lucky for us, guys, Gold Ventures is sharing his. He shares his list that he's actively looking at. So let me following GV. So GV, the last time I looked, here's his list. Let's go down a little bit. Always post some great stuff. If you don't follow Gold Ventures, you should right away. And this is the list, I believe, that I took and I put in my trading view. So today, right now, for those that didn't skip this intro, I'm going to go through all this Stan Weinstein style weekly chart. I know some of these are going to keep going up, even if they did multiple baggers already. Usually that's what Stan Weinstein says. Off the bottoms, you already have a 100% increase right before he would even consider going in for the big gains later on. But I'm still going to use the same filter that I did for the previous. I'm going to look at those embryonic ones, the ones that we could have still a chance to catch early. So a lot of this from Gold Ventures, he got in early in April, I believe, and a lot of these have already moved up. Great, but I'm going to look at the ones in that list that have not gone up yet, and it may be a question of time before they go up. So there might be some overlap between that list. I might have had a few in that list that that I did in the previous blitz, but I'm just going to try to do it, respect Gold Ventures list, silver holdings, and let's do it, guys. He has them ranked here by position size. I'm going to have them ranked by alphabetical because I messed up. So here we go, guys. All right, aftermath. So the first thing I'm going to do right away, I'm going to look to see how extended I am from the 30-week moving average. If I'm far away, it's not time for us. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this right here. You see right there when nobody wants it. Lower high, hitting that 30-week average, but still above the cloud and just barely outperforming SILJ. Because if you're not outperforming SILJ, what's the use, right? Just buy that ETF and go do something else with your life. All right. So AAG, you're out. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to remove. Can I do that? Okay, there, you're out. Poof. Abra. Same thing. Abra probably on the long term probably looks great. Don't discount it, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for an Abra. It would have been tough here, but closer here on the pullbacks. Right before it explode, this would probably be the best low risk, high reward. And you see here how high reward it was. Now it's pulling back, but it's too far away, guys, from its 30-week average. So it's gone. ANZ exploded, too far away, guys. Same thing. See, I'm about out of the cloud. Best opportunity was probably here on the pullback, close to that 30-week average, but now it's starting to outperform too much SILJ. No, you're out. ARD, same thing. Right away, look at the chart, too far away. This one's probably going to pull back, but we're looking for entries right here. So you're gone. Ooh, Ooh, Avino. Okay, here it wasn't that bad. We had a pullback above the cloud, inclining. It's starting to reset, but it's not quite there yet. So ASM, that one's too far away. Maybe if I would have done this in maybe a week or two, it would have let the 30-week moving average catch up, and we'd have a great, better low risk, higher reward entry. So this one, I'll be very strict, and that one, it's a goner. Oh, getting close. We're getting close to the pullback that we had here. So this one could actually be getting really ready for... So is it going to retrace more than this? Is it going to go second level down there? Could maybe have one more step down. But this one, I like it. I'll keep in the list. AUN. See, out of the cloud right here, closing in back close towards the 30-week average. When you give up, oh, it's underperforming, it's starting to slow down versus SILJ, then explodes. But it's still embryonic. It's not bad. It kind of reminds me of AUMN. So this one, we're going to have to, these opportunities, guys, as time moves on, I won't be able to do podcasts like this with looking at the blitz, like embryonic breakouts, because we're going to start missing out. These are going to start moving by fast. Might be new names coming up that are just breaking out, but we're going to have eventually to zoom out and look at monthly defined breakouts, etc. So for me to look for this type of pullback, I feel like I'm a month or two late. And right now we have to accept that we might have to wait for that second pullback for the next continuation breakout to enter. Aya. Ooh, aya. Okay, this one's not bad. Okay, rough line. Broke out. Consolidating maybe above. But what I like, it's above the Ichimoku cloud. We're a little distance from the 30-week moving average. So this one, I don't know how it's going to consolidate, but it's a different design from the other ones, right? This one's really, you're on the good side of a bigger, meaningful breakout right here. So right here, really starting to coil up. I think I'm going to keep on the list. Right here, you see the starting to gain strength versus SILJ, very positive. Remember, Stan, when you close above the zero line, outperforming SILJ, you could explode. So we could expect maybe this type of explosion for Aya right here as soon as it crosses over the zero line. So this one I'm going to keep. AZT, Aztec Mineral. Oh, look at that, man. It got close. This is the closest it's got to its 30-week average, 100% away. Outperforming SILJ a lot. It's tough for me to enter this one. Not a lot of data. I would have really liked it to be closer. So sometimes the setup is just not in the cards. So it doesn't mean it can't go up. It means that we're not in the ideal coiled area. Look at that. SILJ versus SILJ getting coiled up. Ooh, starting. I'd really like to see that 30-week moving average catch up a little bit more. But we're consolidating right above a breakout line. I don't know if it's going to retrace more than that. Let me get my Fibonacci retracement tool. Yeah, did a 50% retrace. That could be it, guys. So this one's kind of far away from its 30-day moving average, but it's possible that right now it's going to grab a lot of attention once it starts outperforming SILJ, just like it did here, start exploding. I think I'm going to keep this one, BCM. It's in the game. CCW. It's another one. This one looks like Aya, right? Is that Aya? That looks like that? Yeah. CCW, look at that, starting to turn up. I mentioned it in the other Blitz podcast. Never buy when you're declining versus whatever index or ETF you're comparing your stock. So if that line is going down, you really want it to start upticking, really to show that, okay, I'm able to start maybe outperforming you. And right now, this is probably a sweet spot. Tight, 30-week average. It's flat, still going down, but this thing could really turn up as soon as we start outperforming SILJ. It got refused here last week, but I like the price action, closing higher and higher. So this one's definitely a keeper. Death, defiance. A lot of these patterns, guys. Look at that. Slow drip, but now you're staying above the Ichimoku cloud, consolidating above. Right here. It started, you see, it went over the zero line versus, so if it's outperformance of SILJ, so if it could really bounce up here, this could be really a nice nice move up. 30-moving average is starting to catch up as it's consolidating here. 30-moving average is catching up. What's that retrace? Is that retrace? 50% retrace. So you're not buying on that test. Ideally, you would have bought at 20, 30 cents if you would have been really glued to your computer. You had 2-3 weeks that you could have tried to time that buy. Right now, it pulled back. It's halfway close to that buyout line, buyout area. But maybe you could wait for this to bounce back up. This thing still looks like a nice multi-year base that just exploded and consolidating above. I like that a lot because now that is a wall. So this previous resistance is now turned support. So you have two choices. Either sometimes you consolidate below and then you take a chance and you hope it breaks out. But then there's the other scenario where you break out and then within 1 to 3 months, it pulls back and consolidates above. But you know that the risk is lower because now this is your support. Instead of being here where it can maybe go down and go test some lower support, now you know your support's up here. So I'll keep this one. It's pretty good. DSV, Discovery Metals, too far away. This one needs to reset. See, we would have had to catch this one right here. Bye-bye. DV, same thing. See, this one's been on fire. It needs to reset a little bit. And now it's in advance of its peers. It's hitting some longer term. See, here would have been the best area right here. Right here. 30-moving average starting upwards. See, it even jumped above the Ichimoku cloud. Consolidate. You had another chance here. So right now, this one is kind of far, and I'd rather stick to my guns. We want to try to catch the next early embryonic. See, it's already like a 3-bagger from 30 cents to $1. Okay, DV. Ciao. So look at that. 80% away from its moving average. These are previously known highs, resistance defined from the moving average. So this could be an area where you could expect consolidation and a return to the 30-moving average. Remember, a correction is not just price action going down. Correction, I rather see it as the moving average catching up to the price action. So either it drops down and you get close to the moving average, or you move sideways and then the moving average catches up, and that's the correction. So right now, this was pretty sweet right there when it started outperforming SILJ a couple of weeks back. See how it exploded right here? That's the type of setup I'm looking for. And unfortunately, this one, I think it's probably need to cool down, maybe test that breakout line down here. And once it's back here, 30-moving average is going to be closer. And then probably another great area here. Right now, adios. Ooh, okay, this one's nice. This one's nice. Nobody likes it. Ichimoku cloud trying to drag it down. But we know we're in a precious metals bull market, bull era. Oh, slight uptick versus SILJ, getting close to that 30-week moving average. Nobody wants it. So this one is a candidate for an early breakout. So this one in it's like levers. The stocks that all move at the same time. Even if silver goes up or silver goes down, the metal, the juniors or the stocks within it, they don't all move at the same time. And this one, I think it looks primed after this breakout. As soon as it could get out of this Ichimoku cloud defined resistance, I think Elexon is a nice candidate. GOG, golden tag. Whoa, yeah, far away. Too far, guys. Need to let that one cool down. GRSL, same thing. Whoever entered here, see, this is the type of setup we want when nobody wants it. Bam, explode. Outperforming SILJ, too far away for us. IPT, Impact Silver, same thing. See, the area to enter, I would have been down here when just above the 30-week inclining moving average, Ichimoku cloud, but it's starting to cool down a little bit. So this one, It's still far away. I would have rather enter it here. I'm not sure I'm going to keep it. This is more like the other ones I'm looking for, A++ embryonic setups. This is more later stage advanced. These are the type of setups when we can't find anymore, like I just did my filter. These are the type of setups that we're going to have to look for. Some that are a little more advanced, that are consolidating a little higher up on in the bull market ladder. So I'll keep you for another time. K92, look at that. Wow, this one has been, look at that. That's what we're looking for. And hopefully some of the ones that we're selecting here, we're going to be able to catch one of these, right? From 90 cents, now it's already like a 6-bagger. And even here it gave some signs, some early signs. It outperformed SILJ really early, even when it was below its Ichimoku cloud defined support resistance. You could have entered embryonic here, and if you were really patient right here, you had another signal right here. So this one's really beautiful. Who knows, sky's the limit, but right now, that's the type of ones where we want to envision our picks going to. Kootenai Silver, same thing, out of the cloud. See how it explodes once out of the cloud? But for me, it's too far advanced. I don't want to look at those right now. As long as I have some embryonic ones that I could keep an eye on, that one is going to be moved away. Ooh, MGG, you know me. Beautiful, just broke out, consolidated, exploded. So last week was probably a great entry. Kind of missed it. Yeah, 50% rate retrace, a little bit more. So it's rare I go down here, even off the lows of March. Retrace 50%. You see how what happens when you just break out above Ichimoku, above the zero line versus SILJ, get a lot of energy, and now you're far away from just exploded from the 30-week average. Tough one. Is it gonna pull back? Are you gonna get another chance? But that's really what we're looking for. I'm gonna keep it in the list, just in case it pulls back. Like another one right here. Bam. Look at that, how it starts outperforming, cross over the zero line, the energy. Explodes higher. A lot of good, cool things for it. Weakly defined resistance. Broke above, but now it's too far away, guys. We missed it. You gotta accept it. MTB, Mountain Boys. Same thing here. We missed it again. We missed it. Right there. Ichimoku cloud, inclining through average. Tight, and starting to outperform SILJ. This was really the area where you want to get in. Even the pullback didn't come that close back, only came back 40% close to the 30-week average. Too far away. Too far. Ooh, what is happening with this guy? Starting to climb up versus SILJ. This might want to pull back a little bit because that's a lot of resistance right here. Ichimoku cloud defined resistance. So that could create an opportunity later on. So this one might be, I'm imagining this type of scenario where this could really, really explode and then really go up. Let that 30-week average catch up. So this one's even embryonic. So this could be even in the next phase. So after the ones we're catching now, this one's a little bit too early for what I'm trying to catch now, actually. So it's good to know that there's some of these are rolling in for later on in the precious metals bull market that are going to develop later on that we could catch. So that one's, I'm removing it because it's even too early, not because it's too late. That makes sense. Maybe I should keep it. OCG, outcrop. Look at that, another one exploded. You see the pattern? That's what you're looking for. Diagonal trend lines, sometimes they're frowned upon, but they give you, especially for silver, it's very volatile. They give you the early entries because if you always wait for a horizontal breakout for silver, it's not like traditional gold where like big, nice round numbers. You're going to miss that move here, that initial move. So that's what happens with silver stocks. Like silver, you want to get in early. You got to take those chances, that volatility when nobody wants it. Look at that, start outperforming SILJ, but now we're far away. It's pulling back. Eventually, this one's going to come back here. But that's when we're going to run out of options. We're going to have to come to these type of setups. So right now, I believe this one's too late for what I'm looking for right now. Wow, not enough data. Cannot do anything with that one. That is Renya Silver Corp. Oh, guys, that was fast. SAE, guys. 20 minutes. Out of the cloud. You see how it moves once it's out of the cloud? Weekly defined Ichimoku cloud. It's... I use... somebody asked me on Twitter, do I use Ichimoku cloud just on the weekly or monthly? You could use it on any time frame. But it works well on the weekly. It just gives you visual support of where the resistance... You could expect resistance, where the support starting to get to define. But it's good on any time frame. I was also asked log versus linear. Log is very good on long-term charts, but you could lose on short. Now I put log because these silver stocks they move high and fast. And if I put linear, sometimes it just skews the chart. It's like you get a peak and then you could barely see the present action. So log puts it more into gives more value to the recent move for percentage moves. And I hope I didn't confuse you more by saying those words. Okay, higher low. This one just exploded. And you see when it starts crossing over the zero line right about here. This would have been a great entry right here. Consolidating just above what is now support. Resistance turned support. Inclining 30-moving average. And just busted through the cloud going up. So unfortunately, that one is... I think we're too low. Too late for that one. I would have rather catch it right here. All right, Sable, off you go. Look, that's going to be a multi-bagger. So 9 cents. Right here is going to be a one bagger. Even if somebody caught it here on the pullback, probably multi-bagger coming that for Sable coming in its future, guys. So that one for us, it's too late. We missed it. Timing is not ideal. Not enough data, too far away from its 30-week average. Sorry, Silver Sands Resources. Strout. Another one. Oof, what is that about? Yeah, nice base. But again, look at that. Too far away. We need to let that one cool down. It's been outperforming SILJ. Not what I'm looking for right now. SLV, silver dollar. Whoa, that is a beast. 20 cents, $1.74. That's like multi-baggers. But I can't do anything with that. I don't know where to get in. Where's my support? It's too recent. You're out. SSV, Southern Silver Exploration Corp. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. This one again. Another one that we should have caught. Look at these from 2016. Beautiful downtrend. Those signals are just perfect, guys. If I would have had my eye on those juniors, these silver stocks there, a few weeks back, man, this is the type of moves out of the cloud, inclining through average, perfect confluence of area tightening, and just look at that outperforming SILJ. This would have been the great area here, but right now, unfortunately, it's too far advanced. Multi-bagger already, 100%. Look at that. 22 cents, 25 cents could have bought. It's already getting close to 50. I missed you. All right, SVE. Yeah, you see it right away, right before I even say it. Look, far away from the 30-week average. Another one that's just perfect entry right here above Chumuk Cloud. Just going to start outperforming SILJ right there. But again, this one's too far away. Not what I'm looking for right now. So this is what's left, guys. From all that list. Was that purple? Blue? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 stocks out of Gold Ventures global list that are about to probably get another move. See, this one's already starting to move up. MGG, Keeper, Aya. That's one that could explode. That's getting ready to explode. Defiance already consolidating above support line. So you see, after you look at a lot of charts and see different type of setups, you see the ones that moved. Technical analysis, that's what it's all about, right? It's previous patterns, not a copy paste, but same type of human behavior, accumulation, fear. Nobody wants it, then it explodes when there's no more sellers. They sold before when. And these are beautiful breakouts right here. On Arcana Silver, Same thing, right? I kept it, this one. I kept it. Even from 2013. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trendline break. Consolidation above. SVE. I kept it. Why did I keep this one? It broke out because I'm hoping it's going to pull back here. That one it's too far advanced, guys, for us. Why did I want to keep it? I wanted to reset some more. No, you're gone, SVE. You're gone. BCM. Yeah. Nice one right here. Consolidation right above. Yeah, it's a little bit advanced. The pattern's a little bit different from the other ones. But not bad. You're on the good side of that breakout line. So that one's a keeper. Should start moving soon. Oh, that one. This one's going to explode. Bam. On and same type of thing. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Get further away trend line. Diagonal, because remember, silver is a volatile beast. So right here was the first one. I think I remember now. And this is the second try. I kept it because this would have been ideal. Okay, this one's borderline, but I'm still going to keep it in the list. If you really run out of options. And look at that one. This is a little early, but it's like the other big one. The other ones that are exploding. As soon as this turns up, you're close out of the cloud. That should explode out. And as soon as we're just maybe a few weeks early for this one right there. Okay, guys, 26 minutes. That's blitzing through Gold Ventures' marvelous list. I know he does fundamentals. He checks a whole bunch of stuff out that I don't even have time to look at. But maybe combining this blitz, just pure Stan Weinstein stage analysis, the way I do it, gives you a glimpse of where these stocks are in their evolution to higher highs and along the way in the bull market, guys. All right. See ya. Ciao, guys.